I'm going to take you on a little mini tour and show you why Days Devon is just a little bit different. Exmoor is a 171,000 acre preservation zone shared with neighbouring Somerset. Planning permission on Exmoor is extremely limited, and most of its buildings are locked in a sort of medieval time warp. Rural, slightly haunted. This is the land of Lorna Doone and Little Jack Horner. Along the way is adventure. I hitched a ride. It was too late. But mainly Days Devon is different because of its sense of history.
God, I hear your voice, but I can't quite reach you.
Plymouth's long association with the sea literally changed the world.
Don't ask me where I can well been. Don't ask me what I did.
Not least the contribution of Sir Francis Drake, who was mainly a pirate. But Plymouth's position as a major naval base made it a prime target in World War II. In 1940 and in 1941, the Air Force of Nazi Germany repeatedly bombed Plymouth city centre until it was virtually obliterated.
You would sit indoors and you would listen for the sirens to go because you couldn't have any lights on. And once you heard that siren...
But Exeter was also bombed, which was a shame because it was not a military town, but the jewel of the southwest.
Hitler boasted that he had destroyed the jewel of the southwest. He hadn't. He had ringed the jewel of the southwest around with bombs.
The big pregnant mystery of the West Country is what happened to its ancient civilization. For Devon and Cornwall had a sophisticated ancient tin industry that traded with the Middle East in biblical times. So with this important trade route from the Middle East, why were things not written down in England's West Country? I went on a little odyssey to find out what I could about this ancient civilization, and my investigations took me to several unusual places in England's West Country.
And only in the British Isles were they built in a circular fashion.
And I think I came upon some important clues, including the mystery of the circle. Part 5 is a short chronological history of Devon, charting various events between the Roman invasion of Britain to the rise of the summer holiday, when Devon became England's fantasy utopia. Devon's influence in shaping a modern Western-style holiday has been enormous, so I thought it might be fun to see what a future holiday may look like.
We represent 5,000 businesses here in the southwest today.
But the fantasy utopia attracts all sorts of people. Extraordinary as it may seem, Michael has something momentous, not only to Devon, but to the future of the whole world. The trouble is, he's not very good at explaining it, which could be the reason why the world doesn't know. I told Michael, we need to tell people this story. With all this knowledge of Devon, it's time for a tour.
I'm as happy a man as the sea will allow. There's no other life for a sailor like me but to sail.
I think the term Riviera Coast really belongs to the next town along, Torquay. Some people think this is the poor man's Riviera, but no. How the term Riviera Coast came about is really quite fascinating. Part 9 is mainly about some peculiar Devon traditions. I found out the carpet was about to head into the Minster for a second round of blessings.
I'm High Sheriff of Devon wearing traditional court dress.
Come on, Wacker!
It's a pretty one.
Devon has become something of an international centre for folk music. As we approach the end, I'd like to thank you for watching. This part 10, includes a tour of Dartmoor.
The magic spell of Dartmoor stays with me. The magic spell of Dartmoor stays with me.
A tour of Lyme Regis, Clovelly and Bideford. Bon voyage.
Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, the voyage is done and the winds don't blow, and it's time for us to leave her. Past Lundy Isle and the coast of Wales. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, the tide's on the flood as we slacken our sails, and it's time